Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here, back for another video on Raid Shadow Legends. And in today's video, I am super excited to bring you some really big news about something that's upcoming in Raid. So, Raid Shadow Legends is partnering with 20th Century Games to bring two of the galaxy's most dangerous creatures. We're going to talk about who those two people are going to be that's going to be coming to the game. But before we do, of course, I have to do this, right? I have to tell you guys that if you use the QR code in the top right hand of the screen or in the link below, you will get yourself the newly reworked Narma the Return. Amazing champion, legendary here with three great epics. Ugo, Tagore, and my personal favorite, Deacon Armstrong at account level 15, 30, and 40. And don't forget to use the promo code Demon Slayer within the first 48 hours of a brand new account to get Tholan Falbeard, amazing dwarf legendary DPS. Okay, so there's some big stuff happening, right? And we got to talk about these two characters coming to Raid. And I'm gonna have some footage here, some clips here in front of the screen in front of me, so hopefully you'll get to see this. The first champion that we're gonna be getting in Raid Shadow Legends is the Xenomorph. That's right, we are having an Aliens and Predator collaboration here in Raid Shadow Legends. So, inspired by the Xenomorph in FX's Alien Earth, utilizes a deadly poison debuffs and veil buffs to take out its enemies. The Xenomorph also uses the brand new Infest debuff to strike terror into its opponents and revive itself on the battlefield. Absolutely amazing. I am so stoked for this one. The Xenomorph you will be getting for free as well. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Now, secondly, we do have the Predator. Like I said, this is a Aliens versus Predator, Aliens and Predator, Xenomorph and Predator collab here. So he has unique armor and sword design, which is inspired by Deck from 20th Century's Predator Badlands. He's a skilled warrior evading enemy skills before counterattacking with ruthless precision from the shadows. Now, I do want to have a special note here that these versions of the Xenomorph and the Predator are unique to Raid Shadow Legends, with the Predator's armor and weapon in particular taking heavy inspiration from Deck from the Predator Badlands. Now, here's where things get juicy because we're going to get the Xenomorph Chase. That's right, everyone is going to be getting Xenomorph absolutely free by logging in for 7 days into Raid. So this is going to be starting on November the 24th. This is a limited time event, so don't miss out. Once they are gone forever. You'll get Xenomorph on day 7, as you can see here, and extra in-game bonuses for the next 7 days after that. So you can see on the screen that you are going to be getting a 5 red Perfect Soul Xenomorph alongside some Perception gear and other nice goodies. And I think it's important that we kind of take a look at the Xenomorph kit, at least what we know here based on the Xenomorph Chase kind of graphic here. So his A1 basic, the Xenomorph poisons his foes and retreats into the darkness, ready to lash out at enemies. So this kind of indicates to me that it's going to be a poison-based attack, and that he's going to get Veil, not Shroud, Veil, right? Could be Perfect Veil, could be regular Veil. I'm not too sure about that one. But as I mentioned in the introduction, that the Xenomorph is going to have a brand new debuff mechanic called Infest. So that's going to be on his A2 here that you can see on the screen. Infest a target, strikes true fear into all enemies, and self-revives when the target under Infest dies. So I guess that's if the Xenomorph ends up dying through the battle, but the character with the Infest debuff is still on the field. So if that happens and then that target dies, the Xenomorph is going to come back to life. So this is very interesting as a new unique mechanic. We'll have to see how that ends up playing out. On the A3, we have unleashing ferocious attacks on a single target. The Xenomorph deals more damage against poison foes. So basically taking advantage of more poison debuffs on the enemy. This is going to go great with my my promo legendary Narma that I have got the reworked version of that. It's going to be a crazy combination, I think, with these two here. And also there's a passive for the Xenomorph who spits out lots of poison debuffs and decreases enemy defenses while they're under poison. I don't know. This kind of sounds like almost like a Taragi, right? You know, Taragi the epic, who when you hit him, he basically puts out more poison debuffs. So we're gonna see how this ends up happening. It sounds like maybe it's like a retaliation poison debuff, and actually Narma does something very similar to that as well. So I'm super excited to see this character come to life. And in case people missed it, it might be important to note that the Xenomorph is going to be of the Dark Elf faction, because you can see the accessories here. You might have missed that as I was talking during the video footage of it. But you can kind of see here when I paused it that there is Dark Elf accessories, which is pretty interesting because I actually do need, if he's a good DPS character, because he's an attack-based champion, then this might be something that I could really use, because I'm still crutching on characters like Kale and Coldheart in my Dark Elf faction for damage, so I could definitely use something a lot better here. I'm super excited for this one. All right, and that's going to bring me to my next slide, and that is that Predator is going to be a Champion Pass reward. Now, some of you may be familiar with this if you've been playing for some time. So, the Champion Pass tasks players with completing daily objectives to gain levels and earn in-game rewards. There's going to be 2 basic Champion Passes, okay? So, there is going to be the basic, which is going to be for free for all players, with some standard rewards including gear, silver, energy, and more. And the Elite Champion Pass can be obtained with a one-time purchase that unlocks an extra premium set of in-game rewards, culminating with a legendary champion Predator. Completing the Elite Pass will also earn you all the rewards from the basic pass as well. So, if you can't wait to get your hands on Predator, you can also pay to complete all the levels of the Elite Champion Pass instantly. That being said, it is not required because you can just get it through normal means, but you will have to pay to unlock Predator. So you can kind of see here in the video footage here that at the very end at a level 25 that for free you will get yourself a feast, which is also nice as well, but to get the unlock, and you can see that Predator is of the Force affinity as well, so that's kind of useful knowledge there. And it's just super exciting. You know, I'm another collab that I am really excited to bring this information to you guys here on the channel, and I cannot wait for this to come live. I also want to mention that I'm pretty sure that Predator is going to be of the Lizardman faction, because I went back into the I cross-referenced the footage we saw earlier. I didn't know 100%, but then I went back and I looked at the characters in terms of the backgrounds, and that's kind of what I'm expecting here, because I remember seeing the skulls here. So we're going to be getting a character, we're going to be getting the Xenomorph of the Dark Elf faction, and then what it looks to appear to be the Predator of the Lizardman faction. Honestly, Lizardman faction for me is quite awful anyways. Other than having Donnie, I have almost nobody of use there. Some okay epics, but honestly, it's not the best faction if you don't have good legendaries. So I'm super excited to pick him up as well. So that seems to be what we're going to be getting in Raid Shadow Legends here over the next little while. Again, I do want to kind of point out that this is going to be starting on November the 24th. So I guess by the end of the month, we are going to have ourselves a free Xenomorph, and then working our way towards that 5 red perfect soul to be able to slide him into our rosters and use him in a variety of places. And I'll be super excited to talk about him more when we get him, so that we can actually, like, you know, play with him and see what he does in game, because that is going to be really, really good. And we're not even that long after the end of the Mikey chase, so this is also going to be great for a lot of new players who want to start playing Raid Shadow Legends now, and that's why this is alongside my new promo link. This is literally going to be the best time to start a new account in Raid. So not only I want to thank all of the people who are already watching, who follow the channel, but again, if there's any new players watching, then don't forget to use the QR code in the top right hand of the screen. Again, you'll get the new reworked Narma the Returned, an amazing poison character. So this is going to go really well with Xenomorph, I think. And 3 amazing epics as well. You have Ugo, you have Tagore, and my personal favorite, Deacon Armstrong, at accounts level 15, 30, and 40. And don't forget to use the promo code Demon Slayer within the first 48 hours of a brand new account to get Tholan Falbeard of the Dwarf faction. Amazing legendary DPS here. That's going to be it for me today, everyone. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below about this collab, and I will see you guys on the next video. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.